Good close out by Yui. Shields to the rim! And a blocking foul on Fernandez. Well, Siobhan Shields with a positive drive. He's going to have to compose himself and get up and get to the line. Fernandez is going to rotate over to try and take the charge. He's late.
So
He doesn't square.
was it a dirty play, just like Malcolm Delaney posted on Twitter saying that it was obvious dirty play by Rudy Fernandez?
Of course.
You think that was dirty play, right?
100%.
Well, why do you think like that?
Well, come on. I mean, what do you expect when you go under somebody like this? It's a dirty play. What? I mean, I'm not saying that Rudy Fernandez's intention is to hurt Siobhan Shields, but it's a dirty play, and professionals know that better than anybody. And if Malcolm Delaney is saying things, he knows it. So it's a dirty play for sure, 100%. For me, it's an unsportsmanlike foul. But these things happen everywhere in basketball. So you kind of know that Rudy Fernandez has the reputation of being a dirty player. Not necessarily in the recent years, but throughout his career, he had some moments, whether it's flopping, whether it's some situations where he tries to provoke somebody. Also, fouls like this. In the Spanish national team, we have seen a lot of examples of people going under others who are jumping. We had a moment, let's say, in a friendly game, Lithuania-Spain, Marc Gasol going under Robertas Javtokas in the same manner. I mean, sometimes people get injured, sometimes not, but it's a dirty play for sure. I completely agree with Malcolm.
I'm a bit shocked about your bold statement on that.
Why?
Because for me, when I watched the replay of that play, I didn't think that it was clear dirty play. I thought that the worst part of that play was the timing. It seemed like Rudy Fernandez was late with taking that block and getting out of that zone, to get the offensive foul call. But he was just too late, and he ran in Shields too fast, and probably that was the worst part. But if not Rudy Fernandez was in that play, I'm not so sure if we would discuss if that was dirty or not, because I also talked with referees, with players, with some players, and they also thought that it was more of an unfortunate play rather than a clear dirty play. And I tried to discuss. First of all, I'm not a fan of Rudy Fernandez. I don't know him personally, but I hate him as a player and as a personality because I think that he's crying too much. I also thought that he's a dirty player. I didn't like his style, his body language, and probably it's also based on our Lithuanian national team losing against Spain in important matches all those years. But I talked with people who know Rudy Fernandez, and we all know that he has that label of dirty player, and they tried to convince me that yes, Rudy Fernandez is known for. You could find easily some bad plays, and especially probably against the French national team with all the dirty plays, let's say. But they all told me that he's not going to play dirty unless he will be provoked by his opponents, because naturally he's not dirty, but he's kind of sensitive in a way that he might be affected. So somebody should have started something against him for him to be dirty. I'm not talking about this specific play against Siobhan Shields, but in general, talking about his past. And I discussed this play with referee, and he told me that it was close to an unsportsmanlike foul call, but he wouldn't call an unsportsmanlike foul at that play. And he also thinks that it was more unfortunate play than dirty play.
Personally, I have nothing against Rudy Fernandez, and even I don't have nothing against his style of basketball. I don't care that Lithuanian national team suffered because of him making shots or because of the Spanish team being that good. It doesn't hurt me at all. It doesn't bother me at all. I respect Rudy Fernandez in his game. But, well, I see this episode and I'm thinking it's a dirty play. I cannot read his intentions. I don't know if it was on purpose or not. Maybe it just sort of happened. it's very unfortunate that Shavon Shields got injured, but I understand the frustrations in Milan 100%. And Malcolm Delaney, he went out on Twitter to say that publicly. Maybe you shouldn't call out your colleagues. I mean, you're still playing with Rudy Fernandez. You're in the same league, so your colleagues, you kind of have to respect each other. But
no, I love them being sincere. We missed that in the EuroLeague. We have Mike James, we had Tyrese Rice, Malcolm Delaney is also pretty active on Twitter. So